people suffer from a condition called slave morality. You have master morality, you have slave morality, right? From my observation of society and of history, slave morality is taught, is programmed on people from religions. Now, people got to understand this. Religion always have been tied to the bosses, like tied to corporations, industries, or governments on some money plays. So people think that these people are some holy people. These are just people.
Yeah.
These are men with agendas, and their agenda is to be good to themselves and make as much money as possible.
Yeah.
So how they're doing that is by keeping most people under the condition of slavery. Psychologically, this is what I'm talking about. They associate morality to suffering, to the downtrodden, to oppression,
yeah,
right?
control, yeah.
Listen, sometimes you can get overpowered and oppressed, right? Get out of it. I adhere to reality, not idealism. I do not think that all men are created equal. I do think life is fair. You fight for it. Human beings, we're incredible. I love humans. I love being a human, right? But we do weird shit. We do weird shit like decide that everybody's equal, right? I don't even like the idea of voting, right? Because most people are not qualified to vote on. You don't know anything about these issues, right? I'm all right with the strongest, the wisest ascending to the top and distributing rules. I'm cool with that.
Like a Darwinistic, naturalistic look at view.
I'm not really keen on, I don't know a lot about Darwin's teachings, but a naturalistic view. The strongest, wisest is at the top. Yeah. I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Who don't want that being their representative?
Well, the people not on top. Those are the ones who would not, you know what I'm saying?
And they associate that with negativity. So somebody said to me like, yeah, but what about a Buddhist monk and this, that, and the third? And I said, listen, I have no issue with monks. I kind of envy the fact that they get to employ tactics to gain that level of self-mastery. However, they don't do shit for anybody but themselves, right?
That's a good point.
You may call me an asshole, aggressive, but guess what? I and people like me shift society. Why would you say that, Mike Rashid? I run businesses. We are aggressively raising the bar in our industry. That's competition, and competition breeds innovation, so it's making it better for your ass, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And people like me, we're making shit happen, creating jobs, right? Creating opportunities for people. And we're giving y'all something to talk about, motherfucker. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is really interesting, right? All these people, when you come to the situation, like you said before, remember we had a conversation in the conference room about discipline, right? How many people require discipline, right? So it's like there's two sides to this coin. Number one, you grow up and you're taught a certain way to dress, a certain way to talk to your elders, a certain way to show a certain level of respect, because you need that.
Right.
To a point, though, where it's excessive. Like, for instance, our education system in the United States, the Prussian model of education, was created to create manufacturing jobs. So you would go through school until you were 18.
Real quick, tell the people how long ago that was implemented.
That was Russia. The Prussian model, I think, was in the 18th century.
Okay, and we're in, what, 2024?
2024, yeah.
AI, tech.
Yeah, if you guys want a great example of like ways we could change our education system and make it way more efficient, read The One World Schoolhouse by Solomon Kahn. He just talks about this concept where like teachers should be there for group activities. The children should actually, like, what's the reason why you and I couldn't go to JUCO and actually be taught by a Nobel Prize winner? Why not? We can watch it on video. Right. It seems way more efficient to me than someone who like barely cares about their job, but that the teacher is now the proctor to get the classroom discussion going, and therefore we can learn from each other and like explore maybe the mock trial or doing a real world case study. That's what the teacher's for. But the actual seminar, the actual lesson should be done by, you know, someone who's won a Nobel Prize. Why can't I learn evolutionary psychology from Dr. David Buss at UT Austin? Why can't I learn from the best? Why can't I have learn evolutionary biology from Richard Dawkins? Why can't I do those things? And the reason why is because teachers unions want to hold their place, and then you get into this. Teachers union has become this monolith, so it becomes harder and harder to teach people. But anyway, we get into this place where we still want our children to have discipline, but then we don't want them to be sheep either.
I think people are okay with it. They don't even think about what's becoming.
I think you and I don't want our children to become sheep. I agree with what you're saying. I think most people, but they kind of go along to get along. Yeah. I was thinking when you started talking about the slavery mentality, I started thinking about the YouTube commenters that you were saying before, like these guys who write negative stuff. They stand for nothing. They provide no alternative solution.
Right.
They don't make anyone's life better.
Right.
They stand against everything, and they think they're free but they're like their slave masters had made them believe that they're free. Like again, we were just I was showing that Will Hitchens post. Will Hitchens just panders to women. He has a big following on Instagram from just women pandering, and Meta rewards that type of content. And so when you see that, he legitimately thinks he's free and we're the ones who are slaves. But like, he can't make any other content. He can only make women pandering content.
And he gives off poor energy.
Yeah.
Women are not lined up to fuck this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
He has no groupies. He has nobody's in his DMs.
Yeah.
Right? It's always those guys. There's another guy, Chris GQ Perry. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen him.
I can't stand this guy, right? It's so annoying. And women eat it up. All right, so the guy is looking at a teleprompter. I can tell, right? Because it's like his eyes is over here, but his head is straight. It's very weird, right? And he's reading these little woke feminine quotes, and they eat it up. It's so pathetic. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. You don't even think about these things, right? You probably getting AI to write all of this shit. He's a chemical robot.
Yeah.
Programmed to say things that get women to like. And I see girls who I know and liking this shit. I'm like, you would not fuck this guy.
That's exactly.
You would not fuck this guy.
I want to grab them by the collar and be like, dude, she'll never fuck you. Like, I'm not even mad at them. I just want to like slap. Dude, I know you think when I make content that discusses the difference between men and women, I know you as the white knight male want to jump into the comments and go after me. Just know all those women who liked your content will never ever fuck you. And it's just like
hang
so
out with
crazy.
Me and my girlfriend.
Yeah, for sure. But that's another one. When I started making content that was more controversial, there were certain female friends of mine that were like straight up feminists. They're like huge influencers, and I legitimately thought I was going to lose them as friends, and the opposite was true. They want to come on my show. I had one girl. She I'm not really comfortable with your content. Now she's like, my ex-boyfriend watches your show. Now I want to go on your fucking show. Yeah. And it's one of these crazy things. I thought I was going to lose them as friends, but they weren't going to really be friends. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Destiny and I are friends, but I don't agree with the stuff that he says. But like, I like the guy a lot. Yeah. You know, it's one of these situations. And then Rollo Tomasi and Destiny can't stand each other, but Rollo's one of my best friends in the world.
It's weird for people to agree with every single thing that each one has. People got to be all right with that. You're going to disagree. It's not the end of the world. You don't lose a friendship because you guys don't see the same thing, right?